Why was it not connected? Okay, I think you can hear me now. Yeah. My mic wasn't connected. I don't know why. Sometimes I boot up OBS and it's like, yeah, we're gonna disconnect your mic just for fun. Even though I never disconnect it. Anyway, I was saying, hi Sean! I was like, hi, hello. It's been a while since you've been here on a Ace Genie stream. And yeah, we're at the final, quote-unquote, final case of Spirit of Justice. Because there is a DLC/bonus one afterward. But it's the final case in like the main story, I guess. If you want a recap, you can tell me. I can explain what's been going on. But we're playing Apollo. We're in the country of Crane. Not the village, the country. And this is Apollo's dad, and we're defending him. And there's lots of stuff going on. It's like the Orca one. Yeah, the next one is like the Orca one. But I know 100% the Orca one is canon because it's when Phoenix gets his badge back. But this one, I don't know when it's supposed to take place. I know it's with a wedding. I think you defend, I don't know, the groom or something. What do I need to do again? Hello? This is supposed to tell me what I'm hello? Game? Suppose that may have a factory too with his eye, exactly. Hello neighbor? Hi, welcome to the stream. What? You're supposed to tell me what I'm supposed to do. Whoa, I've never clicked on this. What the fuck is this? I've never clicked on this thing. Hello? Okay. I think I'm supposed to go somewhere else. What the fuck did I do last time? Playing this journey feels so weird you're playing Danganronpa, but yeah, it's so weird because like, it's similar, but it's so different at the same time. Oh, I totally forgot. Wait. It's coming from temple. Okay. We need to go to the temple. Thank you, Athena. Thank you, Athena, in the dialogue history. What's up, guys? Whoa, what is all this? And the case is called Turnabout Revolution because the country is the middle of a revolution. Crazy, right? Whoa, hi? Yeah! No, fuck! I forgot his thingy flows like Gear 5 Luffy.
Huh? Well, look at that. The people are coming to take their
Damn, everyone's part of the thing. Is he way more tan in the animation? I feel like his sprite isn't as tan as that. They whitewash him in the main game. He looks older too. Wait, he looks totally... Am I crazy? He looks totally different. They just put some street bullshit in the profile, yeah. Derek belongs to the people, give him back. Yeah, where are you holding him? Quite done, you. They have my big sister too, but she didn't do anything wrong. Ouch, ouch, stop pulling my hair. Go, kid. Release my son, release him now. It's crazy to see, like, actual people in the background. Usually it's like, the dialogue is like, oh, there's so many people around and you can't see anyone. Actual people in my journey game? Accept that, no biting. I don't know whose 5-year-old is biting the police, but go get their asses. Go random 5-year-old child. This really is something. Oh, you're with us. I totally forgot you were here. It looks like Dats and Missing Me are leading the charge. I'm still confused. I need... that's the... Last stream I need to go look at this case with Missing Me, because I was sure she died. I thought she was found guilty. But I guess she isn't, because she's here. But no, I need to look at this later, after the stream. You unlighten fools. Do you honestly think this will change anything? Oh, it's Sadmadi, isn't it? Phoenix, yeah, the real protagonist of the game. Yeah, not fucking Athena. She doesn't get shit. Maybe it's Cope, but I'm still hoping, forever hoping for Ace Attorney 7 Athena Sykes. Yuti, why do you keep serving that witch Garan? It's... Hey, Nahita! he did the Makoto thing floating above the pool. You again? What's going on here? It would appear that insurgents are fanning the flames of rebellion. Oh my god, I can't speak. I never thought it would grow so large. However, they will all be under arrest shortly. Reinforcements are almost here. Are they all going to be like gonna get the death penalty? Because it seems like this always happens in this country. They'll be arrested just for protesting. They are aiding and abetting a criminal by seeking his release. Her Eminence, Queen Garan, has ordered they be arrested and judged en masse. Are they actually all gonna die? But weren't you once a member of the Defiant Dragons too? Can you go along with this? I am simply following the orders their Eminence has handed down. No, it can't be as simple as that. Listen, Nikita, there's something I want to talk to you about. Yeah, she's holding someone hostage? I mean, I'm guessing it's Raifa, but and that's why he's acting like this. Hey, you're not getting away this time. We need to talk. See, there is no reasoning with you. Very well then, speak. Hi. Nikita, you really have to serve as protector on Dirk's case. I mean, protecting your own flesh and blood. It's just not right. Again, with this drivel. Your ethical standards are not the be-all, end-all of the world around you. I'm not getting into another debate with him. Nikita, did you know that Dirk is sick? What? He apparently doesn't have that much longer to live. If found guilty, probably wouldn't even make it until the execution day. What are you talking about? Knowing this, are you still prepared to send an already dying man to his grave? Well, Enough with the Zen monk act, Nikita. Tell me how you really feel. Biggest loser in the prosecutors ever! I'm waiting to see like how he acts at the end of the game. I'm not really interested in him, but I'll see how he is at the end of the game too. Because like, you know, we're playing Danganronpa. I didn't like Byakuya at all during the game. And now like post-game I do like him. So, you know, maybe this will be the same thing, but I think Byakuya was more interesting anyway. But yeah, I can change how I feel about characters after I finish the game. I suggest this. Each person is born with a role to fulfill. A role, eh? I must fulfill mine. The fucking purpose, dog? Hello? Well, I'm not convinced that taking Dirk's trial is a part of your lot in life. As for why you've been at Garan's every beck and call, I think I might have the answer. Oh no, it's Amara. Totally forgot. Nikita, you know the truth about your mother, don't you? I mean, it's both, probably. Although the former queen is still alive and being held somewhere. So Dirk told you, did he? Yes, it's true. My mother was spirited away to somewhere. Spirited away? Like the movie? How did they do that? Some remote corner of this kingdom, and you're not worried about that? To keep her safe from harm. Yeah, sure. Safe from harm? But Dirk said the Garan regime is holding her captive. No, they are keeping her safe. Yeah, sure. Apollo's gonna be like, oh, okay, I'll buy it. Totally. So you don't know where Amara is being held. I only know that it is some secluded hideaway where visitors are not allowed. I've heard she leads a simple life, akin to that of monastic disciples. Sure sounds like she's being held captive to me. Listen, Nikita. Are you really doing the queen's bidding? Because she's holding Amara captive. And this whole thing with Dirk. You know he didn't really kill Inga, don't you? Dirk doesn't have much longer to live, so I want to help him however I can. This time it's our turn. Papa! He could have been killed, but you risk your life to save us. Why? What a silly question. What father would risk his life to save his own children? My little boys. I'll believe it. Maybe, you know. Maybe. You can't be sure just yet, okay? I believe in Sadmadi is actually an interesting character. Theory. My theory, maybe it's gonna be interesting. It's our turn to help Dirk however we can. What you speak of is futile. Let it go and move on. The guilty verdict, hopelessness. You must resign yourself to it all. Clinging to false hope now will only serve to magnify your future despair. Despair? Damn. So let it go and move on. Nikita, are you really going to just roll over on this? Why are you in Danganronpa? I've no more time for idle chatter. I must prepare for tomorrow's trial, for the class trial. Now, if you'll excuse me. Garon's gonna execute Dirk just like in Danganronpa. She's prepared a special punishment for him. Apollo, what's going on with all this Danganronpa talk? I sense a whirlpool of emotions coming from within Protector said Maddie just now. Anger, shock, bewilderment, and an icy sorrow, as deep and dark as an abyss. Yeah, picked up on that too. Yeah, Tina, you're actually useless. Apollo can do the same thing. Thanks, Apollo. Looks like Dirk really won't be the only one who will need my help tomorrow. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting he's here. I'm like, yeah, we're playing Apollo and Athena, right? Oh, and me too. Phoenix, right? I think it's about time to pick Queen Garan and visit. I don't want to visit her. She's gonna try to kill us. She's crazy. And ask her about her sister, Amara. You can't ask her that. Phoenix, we're gonna get arrested and executed. What's this fucking deal? Go back to Edgeworth. Dumbass. I mean, I guess I'll do it. I don't have a choice. Hey, girl. There are all guards in around. We can kill the queen. Utter hooey. You cannot continue to deceive the people like that. Raifa, justice is much more than simply speaking the truth. Princess Raifa and Queen Garan over there. You deceived me too, mother. How can I ever believe a word you say again? You can poop. She's cute. Ah! Your benevolence. I couldn't help it over here. You impudent! How? She ran away. Are you okay, Mr. Wright? I can't believe she actually punched you. She punched him? I thought she hit him with her staff. Yeah, I'm used to it by now. Damn. What's the matter with the princess? It's not like she was arguing with her mother. Maybe there's something to do with this picture. Yeah, she just found out her whole life is a fucking lie, so... Rafa said she had to ask her mother about some secret or another as soon as she saw it. Are they all stupid? This is baby Rafa and this is her real mother, Amara. They're all dumb as hell. So then, does that mean that Princess Rafa knows what really happened? Yeah, she just needed to look at this picture. You guys are just really stupid. Who could this baby be if it's not Nahida? Amara wasn't assassinated and is still very much alive. It would seem so. She doesn't seem to be taking Garen's lies very well. But that's no surprise, considering how much Raifa reveres her mother. It would definitely cause her a great deal of anguish and sadness. Eavesdropping, are we? How very rude. You there? We're not Dirk's son. Oh, nice to meet you, Your Eminence. We're actually here to speak with you, if you could spare a moment. Yeah, I can kill you. I mean, she's definitely the killer. There's no way she isn't. Because, like, that's my problem with this case. It can only be her. Like, she's not even here. Not her, not him, not him, not him, not him. It would be a really, really weird twist if it's him. I really don't think it's gonna be him. Obviously not, obviously not. No, he's dead. Obviously not. Obviously her. No and no. Like, maybe it could be her. Maybe. But like, no way it's not her. What, did he not give birth? Good for him? Yeah, totally. No, but we had, okay. If you want to know what happened, we received, this picture then. When we were with Raifa and she saw it and she's like stormed out. She was, really, really shocked by this. And then we went to talk to Dirk, so Apollo's father, and told us that, his wife, who is her sister, the current queen, who was supposed to have died like years ago and that's why he's a rebel and blah blah blah, is actually alive and she is Nahita's mom, this guy. And like, it's obviously her, and we asked him, hey, is this Nahita as a baby? And he was like, haha, no. So it's Raifa! And they're like, who could this be? What's going on? Guys, use your brain. Amara's alive? Your Eminence, Dirk told me about Amara. About how she's still alive, that is. Just like at the end of Portal. We know not of what you speak. After Dirk learned Amara was still alive, he rescued her and then they ran off together. But she was captured and remains captive in a secret location to this day. In a sister location. As for Nikita doing your bidding, it's only because Amara's life is in your hands. What an active imagination you have. Oh, okay. A lawyer and a comedian, a droll. Wow, where'd they come from? Anyway, if she's going to play dumb, I'll just have to jog her memory with some evidence. This, I guess? Remnant, I ask that you take a look at this photo. Why, that's... It's a photo of Amara. And here you can see a law book bearing Mark of the Defiant Dragons. I believe you know what that means. Very well. Roll guard, stand down. Yes, your Eminence. Your wish is our command. It seems there is no need to perpetuate this charade any longer. We shall speak of all we know. Amara's alive! The switch between the question mark and exclamation point is really funny. Amara's alive! Yippee! So then you admit that Amara's still alive. Yes, she's under our protection in a safe location. Yeah, totally. I think you mean being held prisoner. And where is she being kept? Now, why would we tell the son of a traitor that? I guess she has a point there. Now, heed a warning, horned devil. It would not be wise to inform the people that Amara yet lives. It would only serve to plunge public order into chaos. Okay, I don't really care about that. I have no intention of doing that. He totally should tell the public that she's alive. So, if she's alive, then Dirk is innocent. So, everything's solved. Besides, there are real tourists out there who might try to kill her. Yeah, I guess that's true, but we don't know where she is, so... Good. Now, there was something we have been meaning to ask you. Do you know what has become of the Founder's Orb? I totally don't have it. The Founder's Orb went missing after Dirk took it into the tomb. As his son, we thought you might know something of its current whereabouts. I knew it. I suppose I should thank you for that free running tour of Kurain. This was the Royal Guard's undoing. Nice try, lady. But now you're definitely not getting the orb. Ever. Why do you want the orb so badly anyway? Because it would be most dangerous in the wrong hands. It must be recovered. Is the legend true? Can the orb really impart spiritual power? Are you worried that someone could overthrow you with it? The Holy Mother's power is without equal. Should Her Holiness once again return to our world, she could conceivably bestow great power upon the orb the one who unlocked the orb's secret. Jesus Christ. I could not get through this sentence. Okay. Are you okay, Ryan? You're speaking weird. I guess it makes sense, considering spirit channeling is a fact of life here. I mean, is it? She's the only one who can do it. So we ask you, Horned Devil, did you receive the Founder's Orb from Dirk? Does it look like I did? So you like to play games, do you? Guards, kill him! Yes, Your Eminence? Yeah? Search this devil and his belongings. What? At once, Your Eminence. Don't move! You're only making this harder on yourself. Yikes. Hey, cut it out! What the? Is this still... I don't remember if he put it somewhere or not. Hey! Apollo, don't strip here! Stop resisting, just a... Is he naked? What's going on? No, wait. Hey, cut it out! What the fuck is going on? There aren't many places to search. What are they even doing? Hello? Rest in peace in my poor tattered dignity. What the fuck? Did he actually strip? You'd have to... You'd have to strip someone to search him. What the fuck is going on in this country? There's no sign of Founder's Orb, Your Eminence. All this for nothing. Okay, guys. So you have hidden it somewhere. No matter. We shall recover it one way or another once you are found guilty of abetting the accused. Jack was right. She really is bent on getting the orb. Mother! Looks like the princess is back. I took a stroll to try to calm myself, but I still find the situation unacceptable. Freaky ass queen, yeah, really. The people must be informed about Queen Amara. So she does know about that. Raifa, you do not yet possess a clear grasp of how government and its people interact. It will always be secret, it must be kept from the ignorant masses. You have little faith in our people, Mother, but it is the royal priestess' duty to always speak the truth. And as such, I cannot remain silent. I will not! The truth, you say. Your mind has been poisoned by the barbed one. It was an honor and a pleasure, Your Eminence. We must speak with our child. It is a mother's duty to discipline her child, after all. Now, if you would excuse us. Discipline? Coming from her, I don't like the sound of that at all. Yeah? What's she gonna do to her? Well, Apollo, let's head back to the safe house for now. Okay, let's not help Raifa. Who cares? She's gonna beat her ass and we just don't care. Good idea. We need to go over what we found and collect our thoughts. And Raifa's gonna fucking die. Yeah, what's up, Tina? You wanna say something to me? They keep putting her in like the assistant role so we can speak to her, but she doesn't do anything in this case. They're pretending she's important. Spirit of Justice with Tina is like, yeah, our third protagonist, we totally care about her. She's totally important to skate. Just don't worry about it. Someone save that poor freaking child. Yeah, like the implication was clearly she's gonna beat her ass, or actually, or at least, I mean, do something like not good to her. And the three of them are just like, oh well, let's go back. Who cares? Thanks, guys. Really nice. Oh, hi, Edgeworth. Hi. Ah, you're back. Thank you for holding down the fort, Chief Protector Edgeworth. I'm sorry it took so long. Hope you went to board. I watched the Flume Punisher Warrior of New Twilight Realm while you were gone. Was good. And my verdict is, it's not rage. Especially its theme song. He hates it. Even worse, the people here believed in the original Koreanist show. Can you believe it? Already? Fuck no. Not sure what he's babbling about, but it seems he wasn't bored. No, I want to read his dialogue. Already spoken about it at length with Mr. Arbol. No, I want to hear his rant about the Plume Punisher. His Alphys rant. Not sure what he's babbling about, but it seems he wasn't bored. I want to hear what he's babbling about. Whatever, Paul. Moving along to things that actually matter. Don't fucking mean. That's your husband. We've gathered about all the information and evidence we can concerning this case. I think it's time we go over everything we've learned so far. The... Fuck, what the fuck is it called? I forgot. The last minigame in the class trial in Danganronpa. Closed... Fuck, no, last... Closed argument? Closed... Shit. Final... No. I'm just saying shit. Whatever, who cares? The Europe trial, Maya's abduction, and the murder of the mastermind behind it all. The mastermind? It's mistering us. Sorry. Oh man, I missed the little girl. Oh, when we were back in the States. She was so sweet. I think what I was trying to get at. Closing argument, that's the name. I think. I love that minigame, it's so fun. I mean, it's not really fun, it's just so cool. I love the art style. Whatever, I'm playing is a journey right now. So I have to consider. Think you have all the facts straight in your head? Yep, I've got it covered, Mr. Wright. It's the truth about what really went down that's going to be the problem. Yeah, it's like the more we learn about this case, the less we understand. I agree. There's a deep darkness involving this case. I'm almost afraid of what we will find once we lift that black veil. I mean, is it really that complicated? Like, she's the villain, she did everything that went wrong in all this things since like 10 years ago, whatever. And that's all. It's fine to say the real theory is suddenly waiting underneath. I mean, it's obvious with... Oh, it is. Whatever. Real clear, huh? That's the $1 million question. No, it isn't. killed Inga and why? The Queen. Think Apollo. What would you say had a motive to commit this crime? The Queen. I for one am doing complete blank. It's the Queen. I want to know how the killer sleeps into the tomb, killed Inga, and sleep back out. Without ever being seen. It's a bona fide locked-room mystery! Shut the fuck up, Kyoko Kirigiri. Okay, well, we've collected plenty of evidence, statements. I just hope the rest comes out in court. It'll be a thinner tightrope than usual, that's for sure. This case has one big fly in the ointment. In order to prove they're completely innocent, we'll also have to exonerate him of the crime committed 23 years ago. 23 years ago? It's even longer than I thought. Amara's supposed assassination. I mean, if she's alive, he's innocent, that's all. Oh my fucking god. You're right, we know Amara's still alive, but Turk could still be charged with plotting to kill her. Oh, yeah, I guess. He couldn't discover the truth, even after over 2 decades of investigating. I mean, I'm guessing her sister tried to kill her to get the throne. So her biggest hurdle is going to be the complete lack of evidence. The fire made sure of that. Mr. Wright, have you ever won a case without any evidence? I mean, any at all, no, but close to it. No, that's one thing I've never done before. A trial unprecedented, even decorated annals of the Right Anything Agency. Still, I can't help but wonder, was there really no evidence left behind? Oh, and can't forget about the Defense Culpability Act. Those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. In short, if Dirk is found guilty and is sentenced to death, yeah, we know. We'll likely join him in a very public execution. Wait, you two as well? Why? Apollo is the defense attorney. I mean, I guess if there is AIDS, then whatever. Beat the charges or die. What kind of crazy upside down legal system is this anyway? Is this Danganronpa or something? I really love Danganronpa, guys. Don't worry, you can ask someone as young as you to risk your life, Tina. So tomorrow it'll just be me and Apollo on the courtroom floor. Oh, awesome, yeah, let's get rid of Athena for this case, whatever. We don't need her, you know? She has too much screen time. We don't need her for this case. You can support us by watching from the gallery. What? No! I want to help. I'm part of the agency too, after all. I'm a fucking protagonist in this franchise! Sorry, but it's a direct order from your boss. I mean, I understand why Phoenix is doing this, but as like part of the game, it's stupid. As part of the plot, makes sense. Plus this Sector Blackquill to think of. Oh my god, yeah. He said it'd use me for sword practice if I put you in harm's way. Okay, that makes sense. He would fucking kill him if Athena died. Simon. Well, at least promise me this, you two. Promise you'll make it back alive. Ah. Make it back alive, huh? I am a fucking lawyer! I see that face, Apollo. You'll never inspire confidence in your client like that. It'll play right into the prosecutor's hands. Remember, the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Cute. You're right. Even when it seems hopeless, when there's not a shred of evidence to be found, we can never let it show on our faces, right? Oh, trial time, finally? It's been so long since we started this investigation. But you'll actually be able to do that tomorrow. And push comes to shove. Will I be able to force my biggest smile? You have to, Apollo. It's the law if you're part of the Right Anything Agency. Phoenix is gonna fucking kill you if you don't do that. I'm just stuck getting piece of shit keys because Capcom will get their fun ass and make it to 27! Truly. I believe. I will always believe. You will get your game, Athena. Hello? Hi guys. Oh! Kill him! Kill the judge! Are they gonna be here when we do the trial? There's just tons of people everywhere. Oh no, they're already gone. That would have been funny. Sad Maddie's objecting, but you can hear the objection because you're like, hundreds and hundreds of people in here. Okay, hi. It's complete chaos outside. Let's just say the Defiant Dragon supporters demonstrating for Dirk's freedom. I've taken a very special interest in the outcome of this trial. They look about ready to string us up if we lose. I mean, you're gonna die if you lose. Those here are pretty much like the ones back home, but with one major difference: the divination sounds. The victim's final memories will become a matter for deliberation. I've heard about that, but they haven't stopped you from winning your cases here in Karain. True, but it wasn't easy. Still, the memories of the dead are simply another piece of evidence. There's always a way to deal with them if your client is truly innocent. Well, I know Dirk is innocent, but... Yeah? Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. My big secret? Yeah, I actually killed him. Yeah, I'm the murderer. Sorry. Dirk, what is that secret you're keeping? I'm actually the ultimate despair. Why don't they just ask the victim from the beginning? Don't worry about it. Hey, IJ. Hi. Yeah, I think he was Tanner in the cutscene. He looks way paler here. Is the judge goddamn Monokuma? Yeah. He's the one who does the punishment. Here you go, just like I promised. Thank you. Thanks, Dad. Wait, weren't you arrested by the police yesterday? Yep, and I spent the night in the slum. I had a fine meal, a shower, even a bed. What more could I ask for? Har har har. Freddy Fazbear? Actually, sounds way better than where you were staying. Just remember, AJ. Just remember, Applejack. If Dirk's found guilty today, we'll probably be found guilty under the Defense Capability Act too. What? You too? The whole country's gonna die. Yeah, the Hita said something to that effect. Which Garons will take advantage of today to crush our revolution once and for all. The fate of the revolution, and every Koreanese person, rests in this trial. We're counting on you, AJ. We'll be fine. I'm going to win this one. You'll see. The trial will begin shortly, Apollo. Let's make our way into the courtroom. Right. Phoenix Wright. That's your name, boss. Okay, Apollo. Sorry, I'm kind of freaked out. Hi, everyone. Ugh, I don't like this judge. I only like our judge. I don't like the Canadian judge from Trials and Tribulation, and I don't like this judge either. I want my judge. He's better. Let the trial of Dirk Sadmadi begin. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Majesty. So it truly come down to this. Well, don't expect me to hold anything back, Nikita. This trial will examine both the murder of Justice Minister Inga Karakul Kurain and the assassination of the former queen Amara Sketera Kurain. Racist chocopink? I'm not racist! I just like our judge, and that's all. He's actually the only Easterny character that I like. I don't like anyone else. First, I believe we should address the murder of Minister Inga. Would that be acceptable, Prosecutor Sadmadi? It's just, this one isn't as funny as our judge. He's less nice too. Prosecutor Sadmadi. Like our judge is like the dean from Community. Like the dean loves the study group, and I feel like the judge loves Phoenix Wright. And this judge doesn't know us, so he doesn't like Phoenix, and that's mean. Yes, of course. Please proceed. And what's with him? Oh, very unlike you, Prosecutor. Is your mind elsewhere this day? I'm about to execute my dad. Not at all, Your Majesty. Are you really going to be able to go through with this, Nahida? Well, Prosecutor Sadmadi, I would be remiss if I failed to voice a concern of mine. I've heard mention that you're a son to the accused, Dirk Sadmadi. Yeah, it's like they have the same last name. You have heard true. Does that fact pose some sort of problem, Your Majesty? A father being persecuted by his own son. Could one possibly deliberate such a case without having personal feelings intervene? Yes, without question. Can you really handle this? Even if it is Protector Samadhi going against his own father, it's just... being the son of a criminal wouldn't be a Protector in the first place. Shut the fuck up. Wait, was that his objection? I didn't hear it over the noise. Dirk? Fellow citizens, you would do well not to underestimate my son. He's not one to allow personal feelings to interfere with the execution of his duty. Isn't that right, Nahida? I will not stop until my work here is done. See? Tell your daughters to sit back down for a trip over your own stupidity. The accused will not take the stand without first being summoned. In any case, if Protector Samadhi has no issue with this arrangement, then let us commence deliberation. I mean, it shouldn't be up to the Protector, it should be up to the judge. But whatever you want, I guess. Objection! Oh. Hi? Who was that? The Queen? What do you want? One moment, if you would. That was a powerful objection, it felt like. Your Eminence. Your Eminence, what brings you here? Whoa, why are you there? Go away! What? Leave! Your Majesty, it would appear that Protector Samadhi does indeed have some reservations. No, that's not true. Did you truly believe you could deceive me, Nahida Samadhi? One should hold no reservation if one is to stand on these hallowed funerary grounds. I have none, Your Eminence. No, it is clear we cannot leave this matter to you. We shall handle the protection of enemy of the Crown Dirk Samadhi personally. But remain by our side and bear witness to how a true protector enforces the law. She's totally the one, like this is a Von Karma moment. Excuse me, but is the Queen going to prosecute the case? Is that, kosher? There is no need for concern. Before we were crowned Queen, we served as a protector. Really? As a foreigner, your ignorance can be excused, but know this. The protector in charge of the Queen Amara assassination case 23 years ago was none other than Her Eminence, Queen Garan Sigatar Karain. I mean, yeah, that's how Dirk was found guilty. This is the fucking Von Karma moment. That's Your Majesty, now this? Why doesn't anyone ever tell me these things? I'd heard she served as Minister of Justice, but she was also a Protector. I'm guessing she probably moved up the ladder from Protector to Justice Minister. We prosecuted that case 23 years ago, but no verdict was ever rendered. We had won guilty verdicts in every case until then, for no lawyer could stand up to us. I am at loss for words. To think I would once more bear witness to Her Eminence at work in the Hall of Justice. Our first trial in 23 years, no quarter shall be given to criminals. We shall prosecute them with all our might. Okay. Whoa, why this angle? I'm so fucking scared, what's going on? What the fuck? Why did she get the transformation? What do you mean the Queen attire from her Protector's thing? She looks like a fighting game character. She looks like she's from Tekken or something. No, she looks like she's from Guilty Gear. What? That's Queen Garan? What the fuck is that? Yeah. My reaction. Talk about an extreme makeover. What the fuck is going on? Why does she look like that? What the fuck is this game? Yeah. People must not care for her at all, because I've never seen this design. Even though I've seen, a ton of stuff from Investigation, but I've never seen anyone talk about her, even though she's a Protector. And people usually talk about all Protector, even the less popular ones, Nahida is definitely the less popular one, I'd say. And, I still see lots of fun and stuff. I've never, ever seen her before. She looks like a weird Disney villain. Yeah, she looks like some kind of weird redesign of the evil queen from Snow White. What the fuck is going on? And what is that? It looks like some kind of big fan. She's gonna hit us in the head with that. I like her nails. That's fun. She kind of has the Infinity Stones. She's fucking Thanos. That's why she's purple. Okay, okay. It's all coming back now. The feel of my blood pumping through my veins. She looks like a Shantae in the Seven Siren villain to worst design. Yeah, kind of. True. Woe to you, O enemies of Karain, for I shall personally slice, dice, and grind you up into hog feed. Absolutely no one's gonna get this. No, I mean, Shantae is like popular niche, you know. It's like it is niche, but it's got its fans, you know. Nobody wants to talk about the real lady in the weird game, yeah. Cause like I've seen stuff about Raifa and Nahida, but not this fucking weirdo. I don't suppose I can ask her to roll back to her polite pre-makeover personality. No, why is she fucking tensed up? She looks like she's gonna beat her ass. What is this stand? Her fucking boobs are killing me. This looks like... Oh, I know, it looks like Reiju, that's her name? Senji's sister. Her power suit or whatever it is. She kind of has the same... It looks like Butterfly. She has the same fucking costume as Senji's sister from One Piece. Oh my god, dude. Now this, lawyer. Yes? Now that I stand as prosecutor, consider your defense's bench, headman's scaffold. If you wish to leave any last words, I advise you to start thinking of them now. While you still have a head with which to think, that is. Oh my god, you're right? Yeah, totally. As soon as we saw her, I was like, the chest part of her outfit reminded me of something, but that's totally it. Yeah, her outfit is so fucking weird, dude. Okay. Why is he meeping? She's dead serious. Now it is time for the divination seance. Raifa, come forth. Mom, why are you wearing that? It's so weird. As your daughter, it's weird to see your boobs like that. I'm freaked out. Your benevolence, thank you for gracing us with your presence. Your benevolence. I understand it may be difficult for you, but... Why is my mom dressed like that? Your honor is weird. May we proceed with the divination seance? Yes, let us proceed. Forgive me for asking, but are you feeling physically unwell? Nahida and Raifa just don't want to be here at all. If so, I would advise you to avoid any undue exertion. What the fuck did your mother do to her yesterday? What the fuck happened? Your benevolence. What's wrong? It's like her mind's anywhere but here. A lot happened since yesterday. On top of the murder of her beloved father, she found out that he'd been planning a coup. And today she'll have to experience his death through his own eyes. Yeah, that would be enough to shake anyone up. Still, it seems like she's worse off today than she was yesterday. What the fuck kind of traumatic thing did she went through yesterday? Yeah, I don't remember her being this depressed. Yeah, it's almost like she did something. And you guys were like, huh? Okay, guess we'll leave. Dumbasses. Wait. Karen didn't do something to her, did she? Ah, you're so smart, Apollo. Your Eminence, about today's divination seance. As I understand it, the prosecution has yet to review its content. Is this deviation from protocol a part of your plan? Also, she got beat by her mom, that's not really important. Yeah, clearly, Phoenix like, whatever. Freaking stance is killing me! Why is she just like that? It looks like they finished her 3D model and forgot to pose her. So she's still in her A pose. What is this? She's so muscular too. Prosecutor said, Maddie, would you care to explain your actions? Your Eminence, the accused was caught at the scene of the crime. Therefore, I deem no seance would be necessary for such a clear-cut case. Okay, finally. Like this, I don't like... I don't like the way she moves her fingers, but this makes more sense for like a neutral pose. You and your bleeding heart. You seek to spare Raifa the trauma of witnessing her father's death. Is that why you have done this? Not at all. You were concerned for me, Protector, said Maddie. That's oddly compassionate of him, all things considered. I mean, she's his sister, right? Your Eminence, your Majesty, regardless of what is best for our benevolence, this case is blessed with the bounty of incontrovertible evidence. So I believe we would reach a swift verdict without devoting precious time to a seance. You have a point. Personally, I would like to spare benevolence any undue misery. Experiencing the murder of a loved one is a burden no one should have to bear. Bleeding heart? Bring up your bat reference? Yeah, she's a big fan, actually. Protector, said Maddie, your Majesty, can this trial truly proceed without a divination seance? I can blame her for not wanting to experience her father's murder firsthand. Your Eminence, what are your feelings on the matter? Will you have her benevolence return home for some much-needed rest? We shall not. Stop it with this stupid-ass stance. I love traumatizing my daughter. You fool spoiler with your feckless words of compassion. Listen well, Raifa. You have spoken time and time again about how grown up you are now. Yes, but... So, let us see if the royal priestess has truly come into her own. Are you prepared to fulfill your duty and perform the divination seance as you should? Yes. That's better. See, problem solved. Like, they're not hiding the fact at all anymore that she's evil. Like, before it was clear that she was evil, but she was just... They were slightly hiding it, like they were being sneaky with it, only slightly. Here they're like, she's really evil and she totally didn't kill thousands of people. Okay, not thousand, but... I mean, kinda, because she's at fault for the thing, what the fuck, DC Culpability Act? Whatever it was called. So it is her fault, so at least hundreds of deaths are at her hand, so... She's like evil. Maybe the most evil character we've seen in Ace Journey, if I'm right about everything. For Raifa, is this really a good idea? I guess we'll see. Very well, let us begin the divination seance. Naina, my robe. Oh my god. Oh! Looks like Naina's still missing. It's been a whole day already. Barbed head. Yes? You remove my robe. What? Why me? Don't keep her benevolence waiting now, Mr. Wright. Yeah, Phoenix, you can do that for her. She's clearly very, very, very depressed. Can't you see she's ready to begin? Great. I've been reduced to role robe remover. It's like she's grooming Mr. Wright to be Naina's replacement. She's not grooming anyone. What the fuck is going on? Guys, be nice to her. What the fuck is their problem? Farewell, benevolence. Please start when you're ready. You're all insane in this fucking game. Come, Raifa. You know what must be done. There's no turning back now. I know. The final memories of the deceased. They should be interesting. Okay, go girl.
O Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name. Let the eyes of everyone here be clear and our ears be unstopped.
I really don't like the voice they have for... Like, there is so little voice acting in Ace Journey, and they chose like such a grown-up voice for her. She's 14. She's 14 years old. She shouldn't have a grown-up voice. Like, maybe I do my voice too high-pitched for her, but it should be this, like, low and adult.
O dance of devotion,
like, this is an
guide the
adult
victim's
woman
soul
speaking.
to me, so that we may receive
This
their
isn't a
final
14
memories
years old.
in the pool of souls.
Whatever, man. Oh yeah, we get to see the dance again! Yay! I don't like her outfit either. Like, Raifa is a good character, but there's so much about her, like... Her outfit is way too skin-tight and too short. And her voice, like, doesn't match her at all. I mean, I guess she would maybe try to act more mature. But there's difference between, like, a young girl trying to sound older and an actual adult, you know, and this is an actual adult speaking. Oh, that voice acting controls. Oh, it's just like no, it's just for this. Then there's no more. I didn't get to do a voice acting break. I get to do a voice acting break for like 2 minutes. But she was gonna post a Ban Wonderworld move. Yeah, no, it's a bit more normal than Ban Wonderworld, I have to say. Though everyone disappears. I never noticed this. The courtroom is empty. She's dancing for no one. They all left. They were like, well, she's gonna dance, so let's take a 5-minute break. So let's just leave. We don't need to see this again for like the 20th time this month. Do you think the dance is actually necessary for the seance, or is that just for fun? Like, she could just do the seance without the dance, but she's like, ah, but dancing is so much fun. I just like it so much. Okay, what's up? Yes? Oh, oh, whoa! Oh, I, 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 whoa, what's going on? She has the fucking Athena freaking out sprite. I fucking hate this woman. Oh my god. Are you okay? Oh my god. I'm gonna say something so mean. Realistic depiction of a panic attack. No, girl. Oh man. Game where a regular wrestler and defend people of murder, by the way. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, Esotini has been kind of well from the beginning. Like, it has become weirder, but it's been weird since the start, so... Okay, she just passed out. Are people finally gonna help her, or we're gonna be like, oh no, she needs to power through? What's wrong? She passed out. She can't answer you. What do you mean, what's wrong? She's unconscious. What the fuck? This is unacceptable. She sounds like the fucking mother from Resident Evil 2. Was like, ah, you escaped from this fucking zombies and tried to call the police and everything right, but you're so goddamn annoying and I don't have time for you. Go in the trash. Most awesome mother of all time. White people in Thailand there will be a realistic depiction of a panic attack in the game. To be honest, we already had a realistic depiction of a panic attack with Athena in the last game, so... this is nothing new actually, I'm not impressed. Bailiff, take her benevolence to the first aid station at once. This is not good. Yeah? Yeah, Apollo, thanks for telling us that. Are we gonna do a break then? Cause like, nothing happened yet. Your Eminence, do you have any idea why her benevolence collapsed suddenly? Because she had to see the fucking last moment of her father. What do you mean? It seems she was not ready for what the disease was to reveal. It overwhelmed her. Yeah, obviously. Can you stop moving your hand like that? It's freaking me out. Inexperience and immaturity left her ill-prepared to face her father's death. Yeah, almost like she was 14 years old. Stop being tensed up like that. She's pissing me off. Oh my god. I've seen that people really like this case, but just for this character, I'm like pissed off. She's so annoying. Like, ugh. I don't know, like, Von Karma was awful, but I feel like it was less annoying. Why not just kill her? Yeah. Can we get Black Quill in here? Can he slice her in half? And she said she could go through with it. How very disappointing. I know someone's not winning Mother of the Year ever. I mean, of course Raifa is going to be overwhelmed. She's still just a child. It seems we have no choice but to move on to witness testimony. Your Majesty. Oh, yes. Let us proceed. Bailiff, summon the first witness, if you would. Witness? What do we even have? Hi? What? Who the fuck is this? Oh, okay. I don't think I ever saw his shoes, so I was like, who the fuck is that? I thought they were going to bring in a brand new character from, like, the end of the case. Is this the actual first time I've seen his shoes? Oh, who is this? Only, like, one of the main characters? Is this not the accused? What do you mean, do you not recognize him? Everyone is so fucking stupid in this room. It is indeed. I can't take her seriously. Her fucking stance. Why is she ready to beat the shit out of us? Dude, she's pissing me off. She looks like a villain from Miraculous Ladybug. It looks like she's been akumatized. Like the hair specifically. This feels like fucking Miraculous Ladybug villain type hairstyle. His shoe, shut the fuck up. I can't take this fucking case seriously. It's pissing me off. Okay, I need to calm down. Okay. Okay, locking in. Locking in. You're not supposed to take her seriously, right? I mean, I hope so. I hope she's not supposed to be like, ooh, actually menacing character that's so scary. Because, like, she looks dumb as shit. It is indeed. I thought I would give him the opportunity to play this case. Like, I was taking the clown girl from the last case more seriously than this. For true justice is more than unilateral, I can totally speak, presentation of the facts by the prosecution. That seems uncharacteristically fair of her. However, should the accused fail to produce convincing testimony, he, along with his cabal of traitorous lawyers, shall immediately be found guilty, and their heads will roll from their shoulders. What? I should have known there was a catch. Your court, your rules, same as it always was, I see, Geran. And your stupid ass haircut too. Now then, Mr. Dirkstad-Maddie, you could enlighten us as to what happened. Well, I would if I could. Okay? Dude, we're gonna die if you don't testify, so like, please help. Dirk explains himself. What a nice little title. I was struck by a sudden dizziness the moment I entered the tomb. Next thing I knew, I was standing there with a bloody knife in my hand. And lying right in front of me was Inga, dead as a doornail. I have no recollection of what happened in interim. But I didn't kill him. At least, I don't think I did. It'd go against everything I believe in. Nice testimony, Dirk. You totally don't sound guilty at all. Dude, we're gonna die! We're all going to die. This is why shit. This is why there's no S27. They all died. We don't have anyone left. Trucy's an orphan again. Awesome, dude. That didn't explain squat. Sorry. Sorry. For the record, let it be known that the accused's fingerprints were all over the murder weapon. Yeah, he just said he was holding it. And since he was caught in the act, there was no chance for a third party to tamper with it. Well, that surely seems to point the finger at you, Mr. Selmadi. Yeah, I'm sure it's not the evil-ass prosecutor who killed him. Even as a lawyer, I have to agree with you there, Your Majesty. Seriously, Dirk, this is no laughing matter. It's exactly what Garen wanted. To have Dirk try to plead this case, only to fail miserably. How long can she go? How low can she go? How low can she go? Prosecutor, behold this most unpleasant of spectacles, and let it be etched into your soul. See how, instead of accepting the inevitable, those fish-brained lawyers flounder and flood themselves straight into the abyss of despair. Yes, Your Eminence, show me the way. Now then, the defense, please begin the cross-examination. I don't know why I said it like that. Please! Please begin the cross-examination. Please! Okay, fuck off, girl. Okay. Despair? No way. You were struck by a sudden dizziness. Was it because of his illness? No, I don't think so. Is that something that has ever happened to you before? Can't say that it has. Maybe age is catching up with me. I'm no spring chicken after all. That's not the issue here. A most cunning excuse, one befitting an insidious insurgent. Oh. A killer who does not recall his crime. How very convenient. Next I imagine you will plead insanity. You aim to sink a lesser sentence through excuses and subterfuge, do you not?
Objection!
Whoa. Don't make me laugh, your malevolence! That's funny. How dare you? I'm only stating my innocence. I've no intention of offering excuses. It's your baseless speculation. I would decry as foolish. You deceitful witch. Did you wish that I should claim your head right now in this very hole? Well, it would certainly speed things along.
Hold it!
Dirk, why don't you let me handle it from here? And if there's anything you need to say, you can say it through me, okay? Anything to stop you from needling the queen. Next time you have an objection, you'd better have some proof to go with it, Dirk. The accused will continue with what he does recall of the crime. Because, like, for the... If she is the killer, and, like, there's no way she isn't, it's kind of annoying, because, like, for Von Karma, it was way less obvious, because it's the first game, and you don't expect a prosecutor to be the killer, you know? It goes against everything that makes sense in the game, you know? It's like, there's your player, the defense lawyer, there's the prosecutor, your client, and the detective. You know, none of them are gonna be the killer. That's why Fulbright was so effective, too. You weren't expecting him to be the big mastermind, super spy. But here, we've already have prosecutors that are evil and kill people, so like... not that interesting anymore, you know? Especially with how, like, over-the-top evil she is. If she was, like, more... like down to earth or something, like maybe it would be less obvious, but here, like maybe I'm just saying a bunch of bullshit and she isn't the killer, but I'd be very, very surprised because there's no one else. No one could be the killer beside her.
Hold it!
So I don't know, this case is kind of weird. Right now I don't really understand why I've seen a lot of people like it so much, because right now it doesn't stand like at all with all of the other final cases, like from first game, second game, third game, fourth, the fifth, even though like Dual Destiny is overall not that great, the last case is so fucking good. So like obviously I'll wait until the end to be sure of my opinion and to state my actual opinion, but right now I'm not really convinced. I like the part where we were not in Ukraine and we're not doing the main trial better. I really liked Serge. I mean, that wasn't her real name, but the little girl, she was so cute. I hope she will come back, at least in the credits. Okay, whatever. Do you recall anyone putting the knife in your hand, Dirk? I wish I could say I did, but I don't remember a thing from before I came to. You think there might have been a third party in the tomb, son? Yeah, because if you didn't do it, then the real killer must have been there with you. And the tomb was empty, so someone was hiding in the tomb, obviously.
Objection!
Hello? Yeah? Got something to say? You called the remnants? Why are they here? Hello? Does she go anywhere with those goons? Was there a third party in the tomb when you were securing it? Yeah, obviously, because it was you. They're not gonna say, oh yeah, the queen was in there. I don't care about your guards. There you have it. I don't give a shit! Alright, they did search the place. Furthermore, my guards had the entire tomb surrounded. There was no way for anyone to escape. Yeah, because it was you! That's right, no one got in or without... I don't care! I don't care! Yeah, on-site directive, so she was there! Okay. You see now, the presence of a third party is beyond the realm of possibility. No, it is possible, and it was you when you were hiding in the tomb. The tomb was, for all intents and purposes, completely sealed off from the rest of the world. I mean, unless it's Danganronpa Chapter 4 again, it's suicide, but... Thanks for nothing, gallery guys, if our graves weren't already deep enough. Like, he was stabbed in the back, right? Yeah, step from behind. I don't think you can do that by yourself, so... Our entire design pissed me the fuck off when we see her crush and get the cartoonishly exaggerated execution, yeah! That would be so fun to see her executed because she's so fucking annoying. Like, this design is honestly very good. It's not like that interesting, you know, it's not like phenomenal. But also, who the fuck is this guy? I just remembered we have fucking Watson here. But like, you know, it's nice, it's pleasant to look at. But her freaking evil ass design is kind of stupid. Whatever. Accused, what do you believe about the possible presence of a third party? Well, based on the situation you presented, I'd say the chances are slim to none. You didn't have to agree with her, Dirk. Let the accused statement be added to his testimony. Very well, Mr. Maddie, if you would. It's like the more pressed, the thinner our case gets. Let's keep pressing, and maybe we'll work out the wrinkles in it too. Okay. Oh man, Celeste crash is so good. Because iconic Danganronpa moment much. And her accent drop. Like, I'm so glad they decided to do voice acting for the class trial. It was such a good decision. I wonder, no, I don't think so. I was gonna say, I wonder if there's voice acting in Greatest Journey, but I don't think so. Possibility of a third party being there in the tomb is probably non-existent. We can prove you innocent, but that leaves the possibility that the third party was there. I mean, suicide, but once again... Find the possible in the impossible, son. That's just what the lawyers got to do sometimes. Isn't that right? Right? Who, me? Yeah, you could say that. I've seen more than my fair share of trials like that. They start with no viable evidence, useful testimony, or any hope of winning. But through cold sweat, desperation, and a little luck, always manage to pull them off. Right. I can see we're kindred spirits, you and I. Jeez, taking a case like that must shave years of your life. If that were true, I'd be long dead. Find the possible in the impossible. And I proved that it was at least possible that there was a third party there. Dirk, what did you see at the scene of the crime? Let's see, I came to... Do we have, like, the tomb as a proof? I mean, the sarcophagus itself. I guess maybe this? We can present this? Does not belong to the victim. Yeah, it's definitely the queen, right? Sorry, I'm looking through a bit of the stuff. In case I forgot anything. Yeah, I think maybe we should present this in the other sentence, but let's press everything first.
Hold it!
You said that he was as dead as a doornail. How can you be so sure? It's pretty easy to spot difference between a soulless man and a soulless shell of a man. Its complexion and the amount of blood it seemed made it obvious which it was. Watch your words, or you shall join Mr. Inga much sooner than expected. You can bow your head before him and seek his forgiveness there in the Twilight Realm. If you still have a head to bow, that is. You bloodthirsty spider. What happened to you? There was still a love in your heart 23 years ago. You even used to think of me as a brother. It seems you truly do have a death wish. That's really all you've got. Dirk, I'm begging you. Enough of the lip, you just deliver your testimony, please. Alright. I'll try, but I can't promise anything. Dirk is nice, though I like him.
Hold it!
The days passed since the murder. Haven't you remembered anything in that time? My memory is a complete blank. It's as if that part of my brain had been scooped right out. He's been scooped? Wow. How very convenient. Dirk said Maddie has already been in the scooper room. Even if no memory of the event, your guilt is without question. There's nothing more to debate. You're forgetting one thing, Garan. I have no motive. You lead a band of insurgents that seeks to overthrow the government. I would say that alone is motive enough to stay our kingdom as Minister of Justice.
Objection!
Objection! I've declared countless times that I lead a bloodless revolution. I forbid violence and murder, even if some younger members may have a thirst for blood. A bloodless revolution? We wouldn't really have a motive in that case. Is that an important statement? Sure. It was an important statement. I'd like my clan to add it to his testimony. Very well then, the accused would please do as the defense requested. Okay. I don't have a motive for killing Inga. After all, me and my ilk seek a bloodless revolution.
Hold it!
A bloodless revolution? Could you be more specific? I'm talking about dragging this pompous protector here off her bloody throne. Nice. Especially it's so funny, dude. It sounds like a dying old man. I mean, he is dying. He's not that old, but he is dying, so kind of makes sense. So go ahead, Garan. Act all high and mighty now, because the last chance you'll get. Still speak of the rebellion, despite the charges against you. You truly are a fool. Sorry, reading your dialogue is taking years of my life. I will prove your guilt soon enough, and display your head for all of Kurain to see. People will forever speak of you, not as a revolutionary, but as a terrorist you are. You're mistaken, you're maleficent. It will be you the people will speak of, as a tyrant who was overthrown by our own people. I wonder if you'll still be spewing such nonsense before the headsman's acts. I'm afraid I'll still be like this in the afterlife, Despot. I know self-restraint is as foreign as apple pie to Dirk, but really rather go home than to Altram after this. Okay, it's been the same dialogue for every press. I get it.
Hold it!
Can you state that you didn't kill him more definitely? How can I, when I have no memory of what happened? Well, can you at least state whether or not you are a murderer? That I can do. I am not a murderer, and I would never kill anyone, no matter the circumstances.
Objection!
And do you have any evidence to support your claim that you did not kill the minister? I like her objection though. Like, she's annoying, but her objection is pretty cool. Because usually the female lawyers in this game have very, very high-pitched objection. Like Mia and Francisca are so high-pitched, so it's nice to see a more regular one, I guess, for a woman. It's fun. I don't know if the ones in investigations have their own objection, because I know there's a prosecutor lady, but I don't know if she has her own. Evidence? No, can't say I do. In that case, you will strike the statement I didn't kill him from your testimony. Wait, you can't just discard testimony like that. I mean, I'm the one cross-examining the defendant, no. Hold your prattling tongue, friend devil. I'm the queen of this kingdom. Whoa, and the queen is the law. As such, I need not follow the laws that are in place. I can make and break them at will, okay? Henceforth, the accused will refrain from stating I didn't kill him. What? Okay. Sure, whatever, it's the grand show after all, same as always. He's so pissed off. Damn dude, so right. She's so annoying. Though I guess there's no evidence that proves I didn't kill him either.
Hold it!
Dirk, leave the evidence finding to me. Now please, will you stop agreeing with everything the prosecution says? Alright, I'll stick to the facts from now on. But remember, son, if you truly believe in me, you should be able to prove my innocence. I know you can do it. He believes I'll prove him innocent. Even with all these inconvenient truths. Is that what he's saying? I think Dirk might be onto something. Even the most disadvantageous facts may point the way to the truth. So don't ignore them. Think of them as food for thought. Don't worry, I know. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. I need to remember that, no matter how difficult the facts may be to deal with. Only we could establish the possibility of a third party. But yeah, it's the tomb, right? Okay, yeah, I think I'll save and then show this. Okay, let's see. This one? I think this one or maybe this one.
Objection!
No? Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll try the other one then. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah, I'll take the hit. That was my
Objection!
It literally says, this blood doesn't belong to either of the guys that were here, so totally not a third person in there. That was my bad. I guess I can't read. I'm an Estony fan. I can't read. Whoops. Your Eminence, I'm afraid this trial will not go exactly as you anticipated. Because I can show how there might have been a third party in that tomb. Oh, how very fascinating. Go on. I do so love a good fairy tale. We did a luminal test at the crime scene, and we found a bloodstain that didn't match the Justice Minister's blood. I will remind you that neither Dirk nor Miss Faye were injured during the incident. The thing is, this bloodstain we found had been wiped up by someone. What's this? But who would have done such a thing? That's the big question, isn't it? Who wiped up the blood and why? Thinking about it logically, it must be someone who wanted to conceal the presence at the scene of the crime. I feel like her design is as bad as the killer from the second case of Dual Destinies. It was the fucking ugly ass Joker guy. His design is so ugly, and I feel like she's on the same same wavelength as this guy. Which is not a compliment. Oh, and to whom do you suppose the bloodstain might belong? To you? The bloodstain belongs to the real killer, obviously. The bloodstain belongs to the real killer, of course. Whoever it was, they were probably shot while they were attacking Minister Inga. And since their blood would give them away, they had to wipe it up. I say this because we know for a fact that Justice Minister fired his gun in the tomb.
Objection!
We have the memory of a flea. There was nowhere for anyone to hide. This too is a known fact. The fucking tomb! I hate you!
Objection!
But the bloodstain from a third party means there must have been someone hiding there. Very well then, tell me this. Where was this third party hiding? Oh, it's so easy! Holmes was totally certain after it was discovered, so if there was a hiding place, it would have to be somewhere no one would dare look. Wow, I wonder what this place could be. If you guess this hiding spot, I'll kill myself. Oh, I wonder where it could be.
Take that!
So dumb. There's one place no one will search, not even the Queen's Royal Guard. And that would be inside Queen Amara's sarcophagus. Even now it's locked up tight. And you could easily fit in there because there is no body, because she didn't die. They won't find you if you hid in there. I'm told it's temperature controlled to preserve the mummy within. But if someone dressed warmly enough, they could withstand the cold for a short time. This is sacrilege! Surely the perpetrator of such a foul deed would be cursed. But that's just it. The killer knew everyone would be too scared to open the sarcophagus. True, the guards were so scared of being cursed, they wouldn't even touch it. And when the coast was clear, the killer made a quick escape from within the frigid confines. Well now, that does sound like a plausible method of evading capture. The defense requests a DNA test on the bloodstain. And then we'll see just who the real killer is.
Such insolence!
Yeah, obviously she'll say no because it's her fucking blood. Bow your head and kneel, lawyer. So your head may be parted from your shoulders. Huh? But the trial's not even over. Hello? Okay? A fucking gust of wind isn't as intimidating as a whip or a fucking bird or a katana. Like, okay, girl. I guess if you're like an anime character and you can whip the wind hard enough, maybe, but whatever. How soon you forget. You're already on the headman's scaffold. As such, could order your beheading at any moment. I'll let you request a DNA test. There is no need to request such a test. Roll guard, bring it forth now. Your Eminence. Oh? Police have already identified the source of the bloodstain. The DNA test revealed that the blood is of the traitor, Dirk said Maddie. If it's your fucking police and this is faked. Like, this is so stupid. Like, this is obviously not real. You did it. You're the killer. You faked it. How am I supposed to take any evidence seriously? But Dirk was injured, so where did his blood come from? Maybe he coughed it up. Dirk's illness. Oh, yeah, okay, I guess. Maybe, but... Still, there was a lot of blood. Could you have really coughed up that much? Yeah, because like, if he coughed it, it should be on his hand. And did he wipe it to hide his failing health? It would be... No, why would he wipe it? Dirk is really that bad? Oh shoot, you got me. What, is he admitting? What? Are we supposed to believe this? Pay attention, Horn Devil, for this case has already been solved. You claimed that this bloodstain will lead us to the real killer, did you not? About that... Did you not make that claim of your own volition, Defense? Yes, I did. To steer you in that direction, that is... Ugh, I fell right into her trap. So we're just supposed to take this as face value? Because, like, I don't buy it at all. Whatever, stupid as game. Do you see now the folly in opposing the very embodiment of the law? Whatever you say or do shall come to no avail. A third party at the scene of the crime? It's beyond the realm of possibility. Whatever. I hate to say this, but she really got us good. The key to Amara's sarcophagus under the protection of the royal family. And you're the killer, so you have it! Everything she says, I'm like, yeah, because it's you. My husband are the only ones who could open it! Wow, so weird, it's like you killed him. Therefore, it would be impossible for some knave to open it. And really, is sarcophagus a hiding place though? No, because it's her! So fucking pissed off. If the real killer is still in there. Yeah, Polo, sure. No, it's just ridiculous. I believe we have rebels and sympathizers in the gallery today. It is to you I speak. Have you been listening? Dirk and Maddie, the one who proclaimed the bloodless revolt. Has betrayed your cause by resorting to murder. No, he didn't. It can be Dirk would never. Yeah. Some kind of mistake. Yeah. You guys are right. The Defiant Dragons and sympathizers are starting to have doubts. So this is why Garan allowed us to cross-examine Dirk, by establishing his guilt in Inga's murder. This effectively damaged his reputation among those who support him. True, but now we have an even bigger problem. I did it. And now, filthy lawyers, you will honor your end of the bargain. Accept your guilty verdict for your failure to explain your client's actions. Huh? Now, I shall pass judgment upon the criminal, Dirk said Maddie. What's this? You shall pass judgment? But your eminence, is that not my role? Hold your tongue. You are but a figurehead before me, the embodiment of law. Consider yourself dismissed. Is he just gonna leave? Because it's kinda useless if he doesn't pass judgment. As Queen of Kurain, I shall not pass judgment upon the accused. Oh. Okay. That's pretty bad. Hello?
Objection!
Wait! You didn't even give me a chance to rebut. No, when you're defeated, lawyer. But just this once, I'm willing to show you the depths of my compassion. Tell me why I should allow these proceedings to continue. Come, convince me. Weak Apollo. Even if you have to bluff, we've got to keep this trial going. Sure that the crime could have been committed by a third party. Am I supposed to do that? Oh, why don't you start with, how about the timing of Inga's murder? What? This whole case is built on a single premise. That Inga was murdered after Dirk entered the tomb. But what if that's not true? Like, if our assumptions are all wrong? Just might work. Well, don't keep us waiting, defense. Dirk became the prime suspect, because it didn't seem probable that there was a third party at the scene of the crime. But there is another question we should ask ourselves at this time. Was Mr. Inga really killed after Dirk entered the tomb? What nonsense is this? Setting aside the assumption that the murder occurred after Dirk arrived on the scene, opened up the possibility of a third party committing the crime. The question before us is, when was Mr. Inga really killed? I mean... I don't know. After the body was found after Dirk entered the tomb, before Dirk entered the tomb. I mean, I'm guessing before, but I don't know why. I don't think we have any evidence of that, right? Bonne nuit! So, she channeled someone right before the murder. That's interesting. I mean, I guess before, but there is no proof. Isn't it possible that before Dirk even set foot in the tomb, Mr. Inga was already dead? That would certainly make the possibility of a third party more probable. Why, of course. I fell unconscious right after I entered the tomb. Even if I hadn't, I wouldn't have had a clear line of sight to his body from the entrance. Which means... you wouldn't have noticed his body either way. This scenario is entirely possible. And so we can't rule out the possibility of a third person committing the crime. But we have no proof. I see. Well, that certainly does make sense. So far so good, this might actually work. Very well. I shall play along with whatever little game you have knocking around that tiny mind. I was starting to get quite bored of all of this. I could do with a distraction. Yes. Let us hear some testimony that will shed light on when exactly the minister was slain. Bailiff, summon Raifa. Surely she has recovered by now. But what about me? Don't I serve a purpose anymore? Is she gonna do the seance again? I hope you are feeling better, your benevolence. Must I perform the divination seance? What? Oh, no. We merely require testimony this time. Testimony, yeah, but what? How could my testimony be of any value? Your benevolence. Princess Raifa seems awfully depressed. To what she's been through, summoning her again is like rubbing salt in the wound. Being unable to perform the seance is probably the last straw. I hope she doesn't pass out again. Secretary said, Maddie, may I ask you something? Of course, Your Benevolence. I've been meaning to ask you this since yesterday. Did you know about Queen Amara? And about me? From where did you hear such a thing? From Mother, and only yesterday. Rifa was carrying on about telling the truth to the people, so I told her. I told her what the truth really was. For it is up to a mother to discipline her child. I see. Be that as it may, Your Benevolence, it has no bearing upon the trial here today. There is no need to let it trouble you. I know. Garan told Rifa about something other than Amara's statues. Sounds like it, but what could it be? Rifa, the defense proposed something preposterous. They somehow think your father was already dead when Dirk entered the tomb. But I believe you can prove them wrong. Are you prepared to do what is required of you? Yes, I am ready to testify. Very well then, Your Benevolence. Your testimony, if you please. Okay. What Rifa witnessed. On the day of the murder, I was gazing upon the courtyard from my second-floor veranda. Around 2:30 p.m., I saw my father heading for Amara's tomb. Then, at about 2:45, I saw Bart Head and company enter the courtyard. I saw no one go in or out of the tomb after my father entered at about 2:30. I mean, maybe they entered before, so to me that doesn't really change anything. Your second floor veranda. Oh, she must be talking about that house facing Inga's private residence. So that's the location from which you saw your father. And at about 2:30. Yes, and shortly after that, you people arrived at the royal residence. So after the minister entered Amara's tomb at around 2:30. No one went in or out of there until the murder was discovered. The tomb is closed to outsiders, so no one could have snuck in before the murder. That rules out any possibility of a third party lying in wait to slay my poor husband. Or so she'd like us to believe. Now hear me, you useless lawyers. Cease this charade and bow before me. For I, Queen Garan, shall finally have your head. Forgive me, Your Eminence, but first let us allow the defense to question the witness. Okay. Well, let's press, because I don't know if there's any contradiction in there. You said you'd been watching the courtyard until we arrived, correct? That seems like an awfully long time. There is much that weighs on my mind. I see. She really does sound troubled. I don't think she ever fully recovered from the previous trial. Yeah. I guess not easy being a princess. Your Benevolence. I'd be happy to lend an ear if you ever like to talk. Don't fucking care. What would you know of my woes? Do not presume to exceed your station in life. Sheesh. Teenagers. Your Benevolence, what did you witness from your veranda?
Hold it!
Did your father seem different or troubled in any way? Let me think. Oh, there was one unusual thing. There was? Yes, a shriek emanated from within my father's quarters. After which I witnessed him bolt outside, his countenance drained of its usual color. He screamed and he was looking pale? What do you suppose happened? I know not. Perhaps he had a bad dream. Maybe it was a nightmare about being raked over the coal by the queen. It He seems very unloyal to have wishes to hasten his journey to Twilight Realm. Sorry, it was rude of me. His fans believe the witness' last statement to be important. Yeah, I think. My father let us scream and came dashing out of his room, his face pale. Could he have been murdered in his room and she didn't notice his injury?
Hold it!
And why do you think he screamed? Was he surprised by someone who didn't belong there? Did anyone else come out? I didn't see anyone else. Just my father. That last statement was seriously lacking conviction. Should I press her on this? Press softly? Your benevolence. Yes? This incident was a real shock to us all. It must have been really terrible for you. But I want to let you know. I know how you feel. Please stop. You presume too much. It's times like these that you need something to take your mind off things. How about we all go on a picnic together or something? Apollo, this is what I mean. You're sounding stupid as hell. I need no sympathy from you. Go on your little picnic alone, hornhead. Well, that didn't go well. Apollo, you have to take a more aggressive approach with people like her. Yeah, he's probably right. Now back to my testimony. Okay, fine, I'll press again. So mean.
Hold it!
Your benevolence. Let's have some details. The more the better. Details, you say? Yes, for example, are you sure you didn't see anyone in the rural residence before 2:30? Well, is that a yes or a no? Roaring devil! I've been gazing upon the courtyard since about 2 yesterday. Yet I saw none other than my father. Oh, if only I had stopped him then. I think if you're gonna rather obliterated one. Maybe I pressed a little too hard. Still, our statement seemed a little off somehow. You didn't see anyone except your father in the courtyard after 2 p.m., huh? Is that your testimony, your benevolence? Okay.
Hold it!
Is the rural residence always so empty? Naturally, this is where the royal family lives, and we are few in number. Besides Nina and the little birds who visit, I have no one else to talk to. Damn, that's lonely. Is there anything more stereotypically princessy than talking to birds? So Nina wasn't around at all yesterday. It seems she was quite busy. I was all alone the entire day. It's been like that a lot lately. Raifa doesn't go to school, so she probably doesn't have any close friends. She must lead a rather solitary life. I guess being a princess isn't all it's cracked up to be. Raifa, I shall buy you a new servant. I don't want you to buy me a servant like some sort of pet. I want Nina. I'm beginning to see why Raifa turned out like she did. Neverland, please tell us about what happened after you saw father.
Hold it!
2:45. Yes, I believe that's around when you arrived. Mr. Wright, Tina, Dirk, and I were running toward the tomb. Yes, I was taken aback as we don't normally see commoners in the palace courtyard. Even more shocking was that Dirk, a wanted man, was with you. Yeah, I suppose so. I thought the villainous leader of the Divine Dragon was here with his minions. Because it was, you know, time for a revolution. I think you've been watching too much of that TV show. I've already banned its broadcast for containing content unsuitable for our kingdom. Besides, the actress playing Raifa looked nothing like her. I can have my subjects feeling so disappointed when they see the real Raifa. Is she calling her own fucking daughter ugly? We need to kill her! Mother! Are you so cruel to me? Are you so ashamed? Once I am all grown up, she'll be just as full-figured as that actress. She's placing all her hopes on one final growth spurt. For her sake, I hope it's in her DNA. I suppose you could always hope for a miracle. Oh, I'll show you! I shall double my milk intake and grow up big and strong! There, your benevolence. I think you are fine, just the way you are. Now, may I ask that you continue with your testimony? I wish I could grow up faster.
Hold it!
Is it possible you miss seeing someone pass through? No, my veranda has a commanding view of the entire grounds, and I saw no one else. But it doesn't seem right somehow. Don't underestimate my daughter. She may be lacking elsewhere. Their eyes are the finest. Lacking elsewhere? Talk about a mother I'd never wish on my worst enemy. She needs Naina more than ever. Rafa didn't see anybody in the rural residence after 2 p.m. It's a really long time to just look at the courtyard. She was probably lost in thought. She's at the age where I'm sure she's got a lot on her mind. Didn't she say she saw Naina at that time? Let us see. Oh yeah, she should have seen this.
Objection!
Okay, nice. Your benevolence. You're covering for someone, aren't you? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, Raifa, but you're not gonna like this. Well, the thing is, I have a statement here that you might find interesting. It's from a witness who claims that, around 2 p.m., this dog got loose and ran to the palace courtyard. That's when the little fellow stole this hat from someone. Ah! That's nice. You fool of a daughter. It seems the princess made a blunder. So let me get this straight. This is Naina's hat, which means she had to have been in the royal residence at around 2. If so, then you had to have seen Naina at sometimes after 2 p.m. yesterday. I think I'd like to stop here because we're getting into like new testimony after this. I'm guessing we're gonna talk a lot about this. And it hasn't been 2 hours yet, but I'm getting a little bit tired. Fucking Queen Garan is making me sleepy a little. So I will stop here for tonight. But next week we can continue this trial and see if I'm completely right and this insane fucking woman is the killer. Like maybe Naina killed him, but like maybe it's gonna be a thing like there's 2 killers. Naina killed the minister and Garan killed... I mean no, she's alive, so... Yeah, I don't know, I just think Garan is guilty of everything, basically. The stupidest case, man. Yeah, we'll see by the end of it if I like it better. Right now it's definitely not my favorite, but we shall see, we shall see. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys here for tonight. Thank you so much for coming along and watching the stream. Even if I don't love every single cases, this is always really fun, so thank you for playing alongside me, and I will see you next week to continue this case and continue this trial. Bye bye everyone, have a good night / day. Bye bye.